Summary of Neuromancer by William Gibson. Sheba is where the story gets started. Case used to be a console cowboy, but now he works as a broker for people who bring drugs or sell them illegally. Case misses his old job, but he had to leave it because he stole from his bosses. As punishment, they destroyed his nerve system, making it impossible for him to ever get back into the Matrix. Case wanted to find a fix for his illness in Japan, but he ran out of money and now lives alone. Case knows he doesn't have much time left before his bad habits catch up with him. He is hooked to drugs and owes money to his bosses. He runs into Linda Lee, his ex-girlfriend, who he exposed to drugs when they were together. He still loves her and gives her what little money he has, but when he goes back to the coffin where he keeps his trafficked goods, he finds that she has taken some important information that he was hoping to sell to pay off his bills. When Molly comes up to Case, his luck changes. Molly is a razor girl who works for Armitage, a mysterious ex-military point man whose secret and shady boss has given him the job of putting together a team to pull off a series of heists. Armitage says he can fix Case's nerve system so that he can get back into the Matrix, and Case agrees right away. The three of them go to the Sprawl, where they complete their first task, which is to get the build of the late Dixie flatline out of the libraries of the company Sense or Net. Case works behind the scenes to make a virus that can get through Sense or Net's digital defenses, while Molly is the muscle, breaking into the building and taking the construct. Next, the group goes to Istanbul, where they hire or kidnap Peter Riviera, a psychopath with implants that let him make holographic images that look like real life. Once he's on board, Armitage, Case, Molly, and Riviera all go into space, first to Zion and then to Freeside, where their task really starts. Molly has always been wary of Armitage and his secret employer. With Case's help, she starts to look into her boss's background on the side. They find out that his real name is Corto and that Armitage is just a made-up name. The real Corto was badly hurt during a military operation called Screaming Fist. The United States government and Wintermute, an AI that has been controlling Armitage the whole time, worked together to rebuild him. Wintermute is one of two AIs in the Tessier-Ashpole family. The other one, Neuromancer, is the name of the book. Wintermute wants Armitage and his team to break into the Tessier-Ashpole property, the Villa Straylight, and remove some limits on it. This will let Wintermute join with its brother, Neuromancer, to make an even stronger AI. Even though their task seems simple, Case and Molly, with whom he has formed a sexual, if not romantic, connection, must avoid the police and fight Riviera, who turns against them, Armitage, who loses his mind, and manipulative AIs. Molly sneaks into the Villa Straylight, but Riviera, 3 Jane, a Tessier-Ashpole family member, and Hideo, her copied protection, catch her. Case saves Molly with the help of Malcolm, a pilot, and Zionite. They finish their task, but not before Neuromancer traps them in cyberspace because he wants to stay away from Wintermute so badly. Neuromancer tries to keep Case in cyberspace by luring him in with a digital copy of Linda Lee, but Case gets away. When Case, Molly, Malcolm, and Wintermute work together, they are able to break through Wintermute's bonds. This opens the way for the AI to escape and advance. It eventually fuses with Neuromancer and becomes as wide and powerful as the Matrix itself.
About the author. William Gibson was born in South Carolina. His father was the manager of a construction company, so the family moved around Virginia for the first few years of Gibson's life. When his father died when Gibson was 6, his mother moved them to Wytheville, Virginia, where she and Gibson's father were born and raised. Gibson was a bookworm and nerd as a kid who loved science fiction. But he didn't put the same kind of intense focus into school, so his mother sent him to boarding school in southern Arizona. When Gibson was 18, his mother died, and he didn't finish high school. He went to Canada so he wouldn't have to go to Vietnam. He called himself a hippie in the 1960s, but then he married a woman from Vancouver and moved there with her. He went to the University of British Columbia and got a degree in English. Then he tried writing. He wrote and released a number of short stories before he was asked to write a novel. That book, Neuromancer, became a surprise hit. Gibson has stayed in Vancouver and written more than a dozen books and a few short stories.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.